Why, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I'm your host and guide, Zollin Ironshield, and this is a LOTRO update. And today, my friends, we are going to be talking about introducing the River Hobbits. This came in with the brand new update 37. They're a new playable race. Real quick, a couple things about them. If you're someone who just wants to be here for a minute, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Yeah. But they are something that you will have to buy. They are a race you have to buy. They are just under $20 US to get them. Then you permanently have them across all servers across your account forever. It's a permanent upgrade for your account. And it's kind of, again, real quick to dispel the thing of people are like, oh, well, why are they just not giving us the race? Why are they making it? They have to think about it, guys. They have to be able to support the game, and this is the best way to do it. It's kind of like a cosmetic, right? This new race. It's like a cosmetic. It's a different Hobbit, right? It's the River Hobbits are basically like the Hobbits from where in the Vales of Anduin, kind of where Gollum was from originally. So it's not the Hobbits of the Shire. They're a different group of people. So they have different looks in the way they did them, and they gave them a little bit more customization, maybe even a little more outside of lore, I'd like to point out. But I still think they look great, and they have lots of options for whatever you want to look like or play. But again, it's a cosmetic thing. You don't have to have this to play the game. So I think it's a reasonable price. And also, by the way, they also give you another character slot with that price and one or other thing. So just a little side note. And there are 3 levels. If you're someone who wants to also get some other stuff with it that has nothing really to do with the race, but it'll give you, like, you know, some mithril coins and some virtue XP stuff and things, there's 2 different levels, all right? So I will show you that in just a second in the same video because that's important. I will have it in the back here ready to go. So, introducing the River Hobbits, a new starting race is now available. The last of their kind remaining east of the Misty Mountains. River Hobbits are a lith. This word makes me, I don't even know. Lithal, the Sylvan folk, steeped in wood lore and attuned to the mountains where they remain hidden, dwelling among the delves of the Misty Mountains. By the way, they added a new housing area that's of these people too that you can get, which is really cool. The The River Hobbits of Mist Hollow are a rustic folk, quick-tongued and nimble-fingered, like my tied tongue in that moment there. Known mainly in their old tales and songs, they seldom venture outside their secret vales. Okay, so we got some different looking ones here, some different shots, pretty little shots here. Here's another one. Here are the 3 River Hobbit bundles that I was just talking about for you guys, available in the LOTRO store. Okay, there's a superior one, and this is all the stuff it gives. So it gives a lot of cosmetics too. So let's start with the generic one. We're going to go from bottom to top here, okay? So the base River Hobbit bundle, which is what I originally talked about, is the River Hobbit race character slot. So again, and then an account-wide title, River Rafter, okay? Cool. We got any River Rafters in the subscribers here? I've never done that in real life, but anyone? Oh, anyway, leave a comment. So that's the base version. That's going to be $20, okay? And then you can play the race on any server forever. It's hooked to your account forever. It's a buff, whether you're free to play or a VIP, okay? Just side notes. And then let's talk about some of the other ones that give you other things, okay? So we have the Greater River Hobbit bundle. This is kind of like the supporter packs they've been doing. So again, they're all more cosmetic things usually when they do this, and it's a good way to support the game, right? Which I understand. And again, I know some of you are like, well, don't they have a subscription base, which is good, yes. But I will give points to the Standing Stones and the LOTRO community people who run the game. They have never raised the price of subscription for this game in 16 years, which I find impressive, and I hope that they keep it that way. So, for other reasons, to keep growing the game, since the game is growing, they're obviously doing cosmetic things, which is the way to do it, right? If anyone plays League of Legends, you know that game is completely free to play, and buying things doesn't affect the game. But they make a lot of money with cosmetics. Let's just put it that way, all right? And again, makes people happy and supports the game everyone loves, right? Same thing. Greater River Hobbit bundle. So the second one gives you the River Hobbit race character slot, Greater River Hobbit cosmetic package, 1 character, okay? Also, there's something I want to talk about in a second with that, but let's hold that thought with the 1 character. Housing items, River folk bed, River folk chair, River folk tapestry, River folk ancestors framed picture. So all of these, the chair, the bed, they're for your house. They're a cosmetic item, right? That you can use. Weapon aura of the river folk, so something that makes your weapon glow a certain color. We'll see what it is. I will most likely purchase one of these and review it for you guys on the channel, so don't forget to like and subscribe. Account-wide title, and then another account-wide, so you get an extra title. Also River Dancer, right? Great River Hobbit Virtue, 1 account, 2,500 Virtue XP, 1 times 2. Okay, so some Virtue XP. All right, so that's that one. And then what is the superior one? Well, you can see it here. There's already a little bit of difference. It looks like they give you 2 chairs, or does it matter? I'm not sure on that one. The male clothing set, cups, caps, shoulders. Okay, so this one gives you actual clothing set, which is what he's wearing right there. Female, again, it's cosmetic, okay? So if you want to get more than just the race, it's just cosmetic stuff, and then a couple booms, right, to help you out. And you know, quality of life things. Housing, chair, same thing. Tome butterfly pet, interesting. That's kind of cool. So you get a butterfly that follow you around. I'm sure that's all what you wanted. I'm sure you all wanted that so much. Great River Hobbit cosmetic package, character 1. Bed, chair, tapestry, ancestral. Okay, so pretty much they added another tapestry, the hearth, and the chair. So just like the picture shows. Those 4 items, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items, okay? And then their clothing for this one, the difference. Another weapon aura, and then this one gives 2 different titles on top of the original 2 from the previous 2 as it stacks up. You also get River Lord with this one, or River Lady, okay? Superior River, Hobbit, Virtue, and Mithril. So for this one, it's gonna give you 100 Mithril coins, which are kind of, remember I told you the in-game money you can use for certain things for convenience, kind of. They're kind of for convenience, doing something over and over, or traveling around really quickly. That's usually what they're for, or buying a premium house. And that's used with real money, right? And then 20,000 Virtue XP, which you can use to upgrade your virtues on any character. It's usually bound to account and you can move it around, okay? So now, before you leave, this is really important. I did a video on this already, so we're gonna pop over here to Zollin real quick. And I'll put this on, and we're gonna open the LOTRO store. I did a video about how when you were trying to get the Hobbit thing, okay? The River Hobbit bundles, they don't show up when you're on just the main screen before you log into your character. You log into the game, and then you're on your character selection, right? The main title screen. It won't let you select it, and the reason is you have to be on a character to buy it, okay? This is one of our subscribers who always gives great information. John Hammer was saying this. You give him credit. You have to be on your character because an item actually gets put in your inventory, okay? So that's why you have to buy it on a character. So if I buy it here on any of my characters, I will get the character across the board. And again, if you do the math here and you go to the LOTROs to buy real US money, you can see here $20 at 1,600 points. And again, if we go back, all right, it's just under that. So it's like it's $19.99, right, to get the new race. One-time offer, you can unlock the character slot and the ability to play River Hobbits across your account, for your account, okay? So that'll be anything on your, any server kind of thing, including the River Rafting account-wide tile. So that's the generic one to get, okay? And then, of course, we also have, don't mind the minstrel behind me. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go over here. That's what happens when you're in a world, you just stand around. People are gonna just do crazy things on the street, you know? All right, so the Greater River Hobbit one, again, here's a little bit more details on that. So this one is 3,000, so you're asking how much is that? Well, let's just do a little math here. Let's see, 3,000. So it's about $32, but you have to spend 35 to get that many points unless you already have some earned. Again, you can earn these points, guys, right, with deeds and stuff. It just takes a long time. So it just takes more work, obviously. And but again, you can see that one just gives us a little bonus of the 2,500 Virtue XP, which is for your virtues. If you guys don't know what your virtues are, they're these. It's leveling these up, right? I have a whole video on it if you need it, separate on the guide playlist. And then you get a couple more, that's where you get the decorations and a couple other things. And then if you're gonna do the big one, how much is the big one? Okay, it's 9,000 almost, all right? So how much is 9,000? Let's do the math here. Well, it's not $100. Trying to do the math. It's like 95 US dollars, I think is the math there, if I do that right with the coins. which is a little more on the pricey end. But the reason why it's more on the pricey end is because you're getting 100 mithril coins and 2,000 virtue XP. Let's just do the math real quick before you guys freak out on that. Let's see, how much is 100 mithril coins, okay? So 5 mithril coins is 50. 25 is 250. 100 is 850. And so that's not really like too much, right? So it's 100 mithril coins. So 800, so that's about $10 of mithril coins right there. And then what about the other one? What about, if you guys are curious about the virtue XP, okay? Let's see, does that bring it up? Virtue Accelerator Tome, well that's 2,000. All right, the flat out virtue XP. Well, anyway, here's a, okay, so for 5 of these, 2,000, so that's 10,000. That's 1,000. So that is, doing the math in my head real quick. That's about $10, and then we're getting 20,000, so 10, 20, 30, $40, right, to get that? That's not quite the same item, that's an accelerator. But anyway, what you're really buying with this big bundle is those extra cosmetics and titles, and you're buying the 20,000 virtue XP, and then $10 in mithril coins, okay? That's where you're getting that extra, like, why is it 95? So it's technically probably still a better deal for this, because you're getting like 15 cosmetic things, 4 titles, the $10 in mithril coins, $45 of the virtue XP, 40 something like that, $45, $50, and then the thing. So it might even be more for the virtue XP. I don't know. That's a lot. That's a lot of virtue XP. You will probably not use that on one character alone. So yeah. Again, since we do that here on the channel, I will most likely open it and have a separate video for it and covering that. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully they gave you good information for the new Hobbit race and the update on them. I think they're really cool. And again, the new area that I was talking about, let me just remove that block real quick. And whoop, whoop. It's supposed to be there from Rovanian in the Vales of Anduin, and the new housing area is up in the Wells of Langflood, up here. It's this little beautiful valley up here, okay? Right above, what is that, Framsberg, all right? Sounds like somewhere in Germany, doesn't it? Any Germans here watching that, like, that's somewhere, that's a real place. Yeah, so anyway, there it is, my friends. Have a great and wonderful day in Middle-earth. Stay happy, Baruch Kozad Kuzad menu, and have fun being a river hobbit. And I still would love to hear if anyone here is actually river rafted, like with rapids. That'd be kind of cool. See you in the next one.